Hello guys, welcome to the vlog. And if you could ask me like what was the reason of me starting this channel, I think the video that I'm going to share next is my main reason why I started such a channel, yeah. And it's just to inform women about what they are about what they are going into when they get married or something like that, because what she's going to say in this video is affecting so many women. And a few come out to tell, but majority do not. And it is very common than you think. If you're going to be married without your finances together, if you're going to be married and you're not stable, you don't have a house, you don't have a land, you don't have anything, there's prices, and this is the most common that most women pay. I feel like it's the fault of women not knowing. And I usually make these videos because I want more women to know what they are actually entering into. Because you can't blame men all the time. Some of this problem is because we as women do not know what we are going into. Same as men, most men don't even know what they are going to when they're starting a family. You know, we go blindly, but us as women pay the biggest price when it comes to divorces, when it comes to children, when it comes to financial burden. Most of us women pay the biggest price, and we need to be smart before starting a family or before getting married or before, deciding to be in a relationship. And let's watch this video together and we'll discuss.
So y'all want to know the scariest thing, and it's happening to me now, is being a female, married. I'm 37. I have 2 kids. They're 5 and 7. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past 10 plus years. I have no income. I have no money. I use my husband's credit card and I use my husband's money. And 2 weeks ago, he told me that he wants to move forward with divorce. Today, I literally, I use an American Express credit card for everything. It's got my name on it, but obviously he pays the bill. He told me he's gonna cut it off, and I gotta move all the automatic payments and stop using it. And he said, you need to start using your own card now. What card? I don't have a card. That is my card. Terrifying. I mean, I feel like a little girl who needs their mommy because I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't it's just terrifying. Terrifying.
One of the biggest mistakes women do when starting a relationship is thinking that love is enough, and thinking that this guy loved me so much and I have proof, and I can rely on this man. Remember that this is a stranger you met probably not long ago, and you are putting all your life to this person. I actually find it stupid, and I used to ask, what is this? What is this? We usually feel the romance, the love, and then I came to realize romance was also actually a construction. It's constructed. It's an illusion. It's not actually real. And it was created by men who had less resources long time ago, yeah? Men who had less resources and they could not afford a bride. So they constructed this romance thing, this romance feeling, because if you think about it, it does not last long. You have 1, 2 years, 3, by 4th year, everything is flat, yeah? It had to be constructed. So they constructed it to trap women into accepting them with nothing, And let me tell you one thing, when a man does not have anything, they only have the romance. They have to show the romance part. They have to, and it's an act they put. They put this act to trap you or to catch you or to get you to bear their kids or to get you to be with them or something like this. So when I learned about this, I was like, oh, crap. Then this is why, because this is why we see this in many, TV shows, And we are conditioned, from childhood, from these Cinderella stories and, from these love stories, this beautiful feeling. And yes, we actually fall for it. Most of us fall for it. And you ended up with a guy who did not know where they were taking you, and you had children, exactly like what this woman is saying. And there she is. Everything probably started very nicely, finances. I'm going to take care of you, my darling. You just give me babies. You just stay in their house. I'm going to, to lead this family financially. And she did that. But this is after years, yeah? A few years. It's usually not more than 5. You'll realize, shit, this is bullshit, yeah? And now she's realizing, crap, I'm nothing. I have nothing in my name. And here I am. Probably I don't know how old she said, but most women actually realize this when it's around 40, 30s. In their 30s, that's when women start waking up. That's when that bug of romance and bug of love starts getting out of your head, yeah? Was this conditioned there for years and years and years. So it takes time. And most women wake up at this time. And if we think about it, is when men start saying, women in their 30s, they're too much. They have so high standards, you don't date older women, they are used up. Don't go to this women, they're single moms and stuff. No. This is when women actually start getting smart and start realizing, oh my God, I'm more than this, That's when women wake up. That's when women now put proper boundaries. So yeah, this happens mostly to women who get married very early, and hence stories like this. And I fell to that trap. So I'm talking about something I know very well, and I know that feeling when you're in your 30s and you're like, shit, I actually don't have nothing in my name. I pretty much do not have anything in my name. If anything happens to my partner, then I don't know what to do. It's that feeling, and it comes when you start, analyzing properly. When your frontal lobe is already matured at around 30s, yeah? That's when you start thinking like a grown-up. And that's when you realize, crap, I need to do something. I can't be a stay-at-home mom. This is a scam. And yes, most women waste almost more than decades even, You are lucky if you wake up early, around to second year, third year, you realize, no, I need to have something for myself. But most women spend their youth in this illusion and wake up around 40, 45, 50 with nothing in their pocket and a man who hates them, and children who might resent her because she does not have financial, help, can't help the kids financially. It's a very bad feeling, especially you are in your 40s and you have nothing. It's a horrible feeling. You do not want to be there. That's why I share these videos, because I know how it feels. It's not a nice feeling. It's not a nice place to be. But there's no giving up. We collect our mess, mold our mess properly and move on. And I say this vlog just to share, stories like for this woman, yeah. Because young women need to see this. Young women need to learn earlier. If you're a mother, you should share such videos to your daughters, to your nieces, to your younger sisters, so that they wake up before they waste, decade of their lives, just losing themselves. Because most of these decades are very difficult, because you imagine you're not financially stable. And you cannot tell that guy that you put your trust in is going to take care of you the way you want. So you're going to have to go with what he has. If he has nothing, you guys have nothing. If he has money, it's controlled, Like she said, she had a bank account which belongs to him. He's the one who puts money there. Now it's not a bank account if he's not supporting her. Anyway, guys, comment down below what you think about this. I feel so bad for her. And this happens so often. This is very common. So many women have gone through this, and I thank her for coming up and actually sharing, because it's because of this sharing that most women are going to wake up. Most women are going to realize, is this how things are in a marriage? Is this how things are as a stay-at-home mom? And you might think women are against being a stay-at-home mom. No, it's rewarding in other ways. Yeah, it's rewarding in other ways. I could not, I can't say I regret being a stay-at-home mom. It's very rewarding. You get to know your children. You get to be there for your children every day. You get to see your children grow. But let me tell you one thing, it's not good for the mother. The dad is benefiting, he's growing his career, he's making it in life, giving the woman an illusion of, I got you, I support you. And then when things goes south, when you break up, this man does not even want to see you. That's where that's the shock she's getting now. She's being shocked by that feeling, like, I can't believe this man won't support me. Yeah. And this is after you've given him a home where he can come after work, and he can chill, given him children, you've fed these children, you've raised these children. But all that becomes nothing when the breakup happens. So yeah, guys, these are one of the big lessons I feel like women should know. Young women especially, need to be shown such videos, need to see this for themselves before they start a family, before even they start a relationship. Anyway, guys, comment down below what you think, and I'm gonna leave you with this. Do not go to a relationship without money. I feel like if a woman does not have money, is not ready for a relationship. And I'm talking about even marriage. Because most of us are told, I'm going to marry you, I'm going to take care of you. No, if you don't have your money, if you don't have a job, if you don't have education, if you don't have a hobby that makes you money, do not check up with a man. Do not live with a man. Do not get married. Because the moment you start living with a guy, you never know, just stuff start happening. You start having babies. It just starts from somewhere. They have a way of manipulating you that you're going to think everything is safe, and might make that mistake of having kids. Don't have kids that you can't afford. This is my final word. Do not have kids that you can't afford. If you know right now, I cannot pay rent for my child, I cannot feed my child, I cannot take my child to school, don't have that baby. Don't have that baby. You hear this from somebody who did that mistake, and it feels horrible. Thank God I did not have a guy who threw me out of the house. Yeah. Thank God I have a guy who take care of his kids. But most people do not have that luck, and I feel like, do not start a family if you don't have your finances together. Anyway, guys, comment down below what you think. Paka paka.